What's up, everyone? Justin here with my NXT TakeOver. Had to get a cold one. With my NXT TakeOver 36 review. Here we go. It's a very good show, I want to say. A very, very good show. What the hell is the bottom of this? Oh no, it looked weird. Anyways, you don't need to know. There's like some white shit. There's probably a piece of paper showing up on the bottom of the camera. So I got rid of that. Anyways, the pre-show of TakeOver 36. A very good TakeOver. Again, NXT delivered. It was a great, awesome show. If you didn't like it, you don't like pro wrestling. Was it better than SummerSlam? Wrestling-wise, sure. Pure pro wrestling, yes. But SummerSlam had big dream matches, and it was just a different type of show. It was sports entertainment mixed with some really good wrestling like Edge and Rollins and Cena, Roman. So first in the pre-show, I missed it. I was outside enjoying the weather. It finally cooled off here. It's fucking been humid for like 10 days in a row, like 86 degrees, and I'm fucking sick of it. I'm seriously tired of summer. I like it when it's like 70 degrees, no humidity. 80, no humidity, but I fucking hate the humidity and the heat and the fucking high dew point. I hate it. I don't know how the fuck people can stand to live in Florida or Vegas or Arizona or Texas. I know a lot of friends in Texas. I know a lot of people from Texas. I don't know how hot it gets there, but it gets pretty fucking hot, I believe. And it shouldn't be this fucking hot in Wisconsin, but it fucking is. Like every summer is hotter and hotter. Pretty soon the sun's gonna burn us all and we'll be dust if we don't start getting after global warming and climate change. So anyways, Rich Holland on the... I was rambling. Rich Holland with Pete Dunne, I guess. Pete Dunne's contract is coming up very, very soon. I don't know what else they could do with the guy. He's a great, great wrestler. He has a great, different wrestling style. He loves joint manipulation, cracking your fingers, and just bending your wrists and doing all that great, awesome type of wrestling. I don't know what it's called. British strong style, maybe. I'm not sure. But Pete Dunne has been in WWE since 2016 or 17. The first ever... or the second ever UK champion. I believe Tyler Bate was the first, I believe. Tyler Bate's still wrestling, and he's still damn good. He's on NXT UK. Mustache Mountain just wrestled for the NXT UK tag titles a couple days ago, and I still haven't watched that match. I still haven't got to watch the Broken Skull sessions with Lashley and Stone Cold. I only watched like 5 minutes because I've been fucking busy. A lot of wrestling to watch. I watched Rampage, SmackDown, SummerSlam, NXT UK. And after that, I watched some SummerSlam stuff over again. Anyways, who cares? Anyways, there's a lot of content on the cock to watch. A lot of damn videos up there to watch if you're a wrestling fan or WWE fan or an old school fan. Earlier today, I was watching a Hulk Hogan video, the Hulkster from like 1985. It was released on Coliseum Home Video. It was only like 41 minutes. But it's still fun and cool to watch. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up in the Hulk Hogan era, so I love Hogan. And I love watching his old matches. Rich Holland defeated Trey Baxter by pinfall. I believe that's part of Trey Baxter's, part of MSK, I believe. The current tag team champions, Rich Holland. And this match was only 1:45. Holy fuck. So Rich Holland destroyed him. And he did wrestle, I believe, a dark match on SmackDown. So maybe he'll be drafted to the main roster. Up first on TakeOver 36 for the $1 million title also. Ted DiBiase was on the line. If Grimes lost, Cameron Grimes, Ted DiBiase, the $1 million man, would have had to become his butler. LA Knight's butler. LA Knight defending the $1 million title against Cameron Grimes. It was great. These two guys tore it up. They have great chemistry. They are fucking great in the ring together. And Cameron Grimes wins. Clean. Well, Ted DiBiase did punch LA Knight and put him in the $1 million dream. I always thought that was a great finisher when Ted DiBiase started using it as the $1 million man, the $1 million dream. I thought was always a great finisher. I think he was doing it actually before he was $1 million man when he was in Mid-South. Maybe someone did it before him, but I don't know who. So to me, Ted DiBiase invented the $1 million dream. At least as a kid, that's the first wrestler I saw do it. So as a kid, I only got to see WWF. Really was what I only got to see on my TV, and I only knew when WWF was on. I didn't really know when WCW NWA was on. I barely got to see it as a kid. I did have cable at one point when I was like 5 years old. For a little bit, we had cable. And I did see TBS Clash of Champions once. But anyways, who cares? About the past with WWE Network and Peacock now. As an adult, I watched back all the WCW and NWA I missed as a kid. I got to actually watch it back thanks to the network. So anyways, Cameron Grimes wins as your new $1 million champion. It was fucking awesome. About NXT changing after TakeOver, the show's gonna have a different logo, maybe different colors, different lighting, updated Capitol Wrestling Center, like updated lights and lighting. I don't know how much this show's going to change. I can't imagine it is going to change that much because you got to keep your current champions. They got to stay there. You can't strip the current NXT champions. That'd be fucking stupid. So a lot of the NXT talents that are there now, a lot of them are probably going to still be there after this takeover. Except for maybe Rich Holland will be gone. Maybe Pete Dunne gone. Maybe Dakota Kai gone. And Adam Cole gone to the main roster. Maybe. So up next we had Raquel Gonzalez defending the women's title. NXT women's title against Dakota Kai. it was really good. Dakota looked awesome. She looked great. She has a new look. She has a new dye job on her hair. It was very bright pink. Like she just got it dyed. She had new gear. She looked like $1,000,000. I love Dakota Kai. I am a big fan and supporter of Dakota Kai. She looked great, as always. Raquel Gonzalez looked good too. And she's a good fighting champion, but I wanted Dakota to win. She did not win. Raquel retains. It was good shit. Who the hell's going to beat Raquel? I don't know, but Kaylee Ray, former the longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray debuted on NXT. And she's on NXT now. Looks like she wants to go after Raquel Gonzalez. I wasn't sure if Kaylee Ray was still under contract, but they want to keep her in NXT. If she did leave, I'm sure AEW would sign her or somebody. Kaylee Ray is very, very good. Very damn good. So Kaylee Ray comes on the stage and acts like she wants Raquel Gonzalez next for the title. Now the match of the show, the match of the night, the match of this TakeOver 36, Dragunov taking on Walter for the NXT UK Championship. Only went 22 minutes. I thought it should have been longer, but whatever. It was great. It was a perfect amount of time. It was so good. It was hard hitting. It was stiff. It was awesome. Dragunov had a giant bubble, or I think it was sewn up by stitches, but it looked like a giant red bubble that was about to burst from when he got busted open on Wednesday. I thought for sure Walter would go after it and bust it open, but he did not get busted open. But you can hear Busted Open on Sirius Monday through Saturday. Channel 180, I forget. But, yeah, Busted Open Radio. I love that damn show. I listen every day. So, we didn't get anybody busted open, but again, you can listen to Busted Open on Sirius XM. Without Busted Open on Sirius, I would have Sirius anyway because I'm a huge Howard Stern fan. Maybe you didn't know that about me, but I'm a super fan of the Howard Stern show. So back to TakeOver. Raquel Gonzalez wins and retains. I already said that. Walter Dragunov was fucking epic. Watch it if you did not see it. You gotta watch it. You gotta see it. It was so damn good. It was pro wrestling. Dragunov, Walter, that is pro wrestling. And Dragunov defeats Walter by submission. That was shocking. That was surprising. And Walter was a UK champion for 800 fucking days. Over 800 days. That's insane. That is so insane. I know when the pandemic happened, Walter couldn't defend it for I think over 6 months. He didn't even wrestle and couldn't defend it because of all the lockdowns. But who cares that he couldn't? He was still a great fighting champion. And if I was running NXT UK, I wouldn't have had Walter drop the title before the pandemic or after. He's that good. He deserved that long title reign. Dragunov has ended it. It's going to be great to have a new UK champion. Dragunov is the guy. He might be a little bit small. I don't know how tall he is. 5'8". I don't know. Who cares? Doesn't matter to me. But holy fuck, he can work. Holy fuck, Dragunov is dynamite. The guy does not get tired or blown up ever. He can take a fucking ass kicking like nobody I've ever seen. Except Spike Dudley. That guy, holy fuck. Spike Dudley could really take ass kickings, and he kept fighting back and getting up. Spike Dudley, my opinion. Spike Dudley, one of the toughest wrestlers ever. He's up there with Mick Foley. And Dragunov, one of the toughest fucking wrestlers also. That guy just, his chest was all bloody, blood vessels burst. His chest looked like hamburger meat. His face was all beat up. Backstage, he looked like he was in a damn horror movie. Looked like he was put through a Saw movie, and he survived. And he was not the final girl, but he was the final guy in a horror movie. Dragunov wins, is your new NXT UK champion, and that is fucking historic. That is history making. I did not think Walter would lose before the end of the year. But when it was announced it was Dragunov Walter, I thought it's time that Dragunov is going to take the title, and he did. A lot of my predictions I got right. I think I had Cameron Grimes, and I think I picked Dakota, so I got that wrong. Because I picked with my heart, not my head. And Dragunov I picked over Walter. Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole up next. 2 out of 3 falls. The first fall, wrestling match. Second fall, a street fight. Third fall, a steel cage. And Kyle O'Reilly, it was damn good. It was the longest match of TakeOver, 25 minutes, 20 seconds. Kyle O'Reilly wins 2-1. And Adam Cole lost. So when you usually lose in a company or you lose a big match, you're either leaving. And every time you leave a promotion or a territory, there are no more territories, but I don't know. You could say there are. I don't know. There's a lot of damn wrestling companies. NWA, MLW, Impact, AEW, WWE, NXT UK, NXT, New Japan. I mean, there's a ton of indies. You can wrestle anywhere, basically, if you're talented. So, anytime you lose a big match, I feel like Adam Cole's gone. He put over Kyle O'Reilly because he's leaving NXT. Hopefully he goes to the main roster. I don't know. I put him on Raw or SmackDown. I would like him on Raw more. But it would be better for Adam Cole to be on SmackDown. It'd be better for him, I believe, because he'd probably be pushed better and used a lot better on a 2-hour SmackDown than Raw. But all I gotta say, Adam Cole, please don't go. Don't go to AEW. They don't need you. They got enough fucking top guys. They got enough wrestlers. My opinion, Adam Cole would be lost in this shuffle in AEW. You get lost. If they want to sign Bray Wyatt, it's expected Bray Wyatt will go to AEW. And Punk is there. Darby Allin, Hangman Page. I mean, so many guys are there. Christian, Big Show, Mark Henry. I mean, I don't see Big Show, Mark Henry barely wrestling much, but they're still there. Darby Allin, I think I said already. Jungle Boy. I would rather see Adam Cole stay with WWE because everybody seems like every hottest free agent wants to join AEW. I get it. You'll have creative freedom. You won't be micromanaged and fucking produced like crazy. The only guy that doesn't get produced in WWE, I believe, is Cena and Roman. They let them say what the fuck they want. And they can dictate what they want to fucking do in their storylines. Anybody else, I would say, can't. Except Roman and Cena. Maybe Bobby Lashley. And Drew McIntyre might have a lot of say in what they want to do. And who they want to be in a storyline and feud with. But that's only 4 wrestlers. And Cena's gone. So Drew, Bobby, Roman. Those are the only 3 guys that, in my opinion, and probably Becky Lynch too. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. I think she can say whatever she wants in her promos, and Vince won't yell at her and get upset and overproduce her. So I'll throw Becky in there. She probably can do whatever the fuck she wants, like Roman. So, because Vince really trusts Becky. Anyways, what the hell was I saying? Adam Cole. Don't jump to a company, to a team that is already on a fucking high. Seriously. The fans see AEW as better than WWE now. They're doing a lot better. Not money-wise, but the fans are more excited by watching AEW than WWE, I believe. I still love WWE. I always will, and I will always watch them and support them. But AEW is doing a lot of things that are fucking great. A lot of good things for wrestling. And giving the fans what they want a lot. I'm not saying WWE doesn't. They gave us Becky and Brock. I was fucking happy with that. Those returns. They gave me what I wanted at SummerSlam. And TakeOver 36 also gave me what I wanted. It was great. So, again, Kyle O'Reilly wins. Adam Cole, please don't go. Go to WWE. Go to the main roster. Sign that contract that Vince offered you, I think, $1 million a year to stay. I don't know if that's true, the amount of money, but who cares? You had a meeting with Vince, and when you meet with Vince, he's like the godfather of wrestling. You probably will get talked into staying, because Vince is very good at talking wrestlers into doing whatever he wants them to do. They just agree and then leave his office. There's something about Vince. Seriously, a wrestler can be really pissed off. A lot of former wrestlers have said this. They were angry. They didn't get what they wanted. They were not getting the push they were promised, or the right amount of money, merchandise money or something. They weren't happy about the way they were featured. They went in to talk to Vince, and he changed their damn mind. And they didn't get what they wanted, and they agreed to stay. So Vince is very powerful, very intimidating. I would believe if you meet with him as a wrestler like Adam Cole. I mean, if I was a wrestler, I'd be intimidated by Vince, and I wouldn't want to disappoint him and leave him. I wouldn't. I would stay loyal to Vince in WWE if I was a wrestler. But I don't know what Adam Cole's... I don't know what's in his head. I don't know what he's thinking. Britt Baker's woman, his fiance, I believe. Britt Baker is in AEW. And and they would probably, it'd be easier for them to be together in the same company. Of course it would. But if Adam Cole stays in WWE, Britt and Cole will be fine. I guess they gotta be away from each other 2 to 3 times a week when they're on the road. I don't know. Cole might be on the road 3 times a week if he does SmackDown or Raw and 2 house shows. So he might be gone 3 to 4 times a week. I don't know. But they can make it work if they stay in different companies still. I don't see Britt Baker ever leaving AEW. I don't. I mean, she could. If they offered her a ton of money to leave, she could decide to leave to be with Cole if he's in WWE, but I don't know. I see Britt Baker as AEW for life. NXT TakeOver 36, very good show. 5 matches, and every one of them was really good. There are 4 matches. No, 5. Kyle O'Reilly defeated Adam Cole. The main event, Karrion Kross defended with no Scarlett again. I don't know why. I hope she does not have COVID and she can't attend the shows. Hopefully not. Anyways, no Scarlett, and the fans started chanting, "We want Scarlett, where is Scarlett?" That shit was funny. I bet you inside Karrion Kross was fucking pissed. And they are in a relationship, Scarlett and Kross, and if he keeps getting those "We want Scarlett" chants, "Where's Scarlett?" on the main roster, that is probably going to end up pissing him off. Seriously, I think it will. But they seem like a great couple together, Scarlett and Kross. TakeOver Samoa Joe wins. TakeOver 36 was great. My grade for it: Samoa Joe's the new champion. Cameron Grimes to the moon is the new $1 million champion. That's awesome. No tag title match. No cruiserweight title match. Kushida, I think, is returning soon. Hopefully, he returns soon and has a classic with Roderick Strong for the title. TakeOver 36, my grade, I'll give it a B+. Would have been an A if Dakota won. Like, comment, share. Bye for now.